Yesterday I put out a video talking about what I do or my daily grind inside of Diablo Immortal. Actually, maybe it wasn't yesterday. I think it was the day before. Since then, I've received some comments about how other people do things differently, and I thought it would be valuable for me to bring that information to you guys so that you have some options in other things that you may do on the daily. Now, most of this has to do with things that you can buy here at the Hiltz Trader, and some good points were made. So I want to highlight one comment right here that is brought to us by Samar. All right, so he enjoyed the video. He said another great source of Hiltz are raiding the vault. Now, this is if you were a shadow. Remember when I recorded this video, it was the reset. There was no shadow or immortal thing going on yet because it was a different period. It was a transitional period. Right now, I just turned into a shadow actually again this morning. But of course, raiding the vault is going to give you extra gold and extra Hiltz, which you could then purchase things from the Hiltz Trader. So now he says, once he has more Hiltz, he will usually buy the Telluric Pearl. Now let's take a look at this thing really quickly. Let me get rid of his comment here. Let's look at the Telluric Pearl and see exactly what it does. It's used to craft the most powerful legendary gems. Visit the Master Jeweler for more information. You need 40 of these pearls, and then you're able to craft a 5-star gem. But I believe it's only a 2 out of 5-star. Where are my Telluric Pearls? Here we go. I have 14 of them. You need 40 of these gems to craft it. Now, for a free-to-play player, these may only come every couple of months, but it's a brand new gem that you could use to either use or something that you could use to upgrade one of your other gems. Now, with this being said, some of these gems have different values. I know a Phoenix Ash is about 40,000 platinum, a 2-star. I know that the Howler's Call, same thing. But like the Blood-Soaked Jade, it's about 62,000 platinum. So for me, same with the Seeping Bile, around 60,000. So when you're making your purchases or when you're converting your pearl into a gem, consider crafting ones that have a lot more platinum value. Not because you could sell them, but because when you get enough platinum, you could buy the other ones for cheaper. Why save 62,000 platinum to buy one Blood-Soaked Jade gem when you could save 40 to buy another gem that's a lot cheaper, like the Phoenix Ashes? So he comes over here, he does that. Now, another thing, as we talk about platinum, that he did mention, let me bring up his comment yet again. Charms are good. Crafting skill stones and sell them to get more platinum. Now, I also talked about this in a previous video, maybe a month or so back. When you get yourself these charms, and notice I did buy the charms today. I bought all 3 of them. You break down your charms. You put your charms into one another. I'm getting a little glitch right here. And then you turn that into a skill stone. And once it's a skill stone, you can then sell it on the market. So it's not a bad idea right here to buy that. Now, when I get enough of these Hiltz, I'll buy everything that I can. Legendary Crest, sure. The Cycle, of course. Mystery Legendary Item, why not get one for free? The Carson's Invigoration, the Telluric Pearl, even the Rare Crests and normal gems. Actually, we can go get a few more normal gems right now. We can get... Oh, it looks like I can only buy one. Yep, I can only buy one, only enough for one. We'll grab that. We will be getting more Hiltz, and we'll be getting them pretty quickly, so I'm not concerned right there. But I wanted to really feature the ability here to take advantage of the charm system. Now, what I want to do is I want to go to the market and show you why this is so important. This is something that I do, especially when I have a class build that has a max level charm. Now, I'm a new demon hunter, so my charm is pretty butt cheeks right now. It's not very good. If we take a look at it, you'll notice Sentry +2 damage and crossbow shot 2% damage. Now, crossbow shot's great, but Sentry I don't even use, and I haven't been able to fill out the rest. So what I'll be doing is I'll be using my skill stones and charms to upgrade my charm until I get it to max. But when you get it to max, so let me show you another example actually before we go into the market. I have in my stash here some of my charms from my other builds. So if we take a look over on the left-hand side, the Fine Mighty Grand Charm, Wrath of the Berserker, Whirlwind, Frenzy, Furious Charge, Hammer of the Ancients, a 5 maxed out charm for the Barb. We also then have Ice Crystal, Magic Missile, Meteor, Ray of Frost, and Scorch for the Wizard. My charms are set. They are great right there. But of course, I'm not going to use them because, well, I don't need them. I'm not using that class, but I will use them when I class change back. So I'm not going to sell those. But if you come on over here to services and you take a look at skill stones, you could sell a skill stone. The lowest price one right now for the Demon Hunter is 1,739 platinum. Now it cost me, it cost you, it cost 500 platinum to make one of these. Now, let's say a lot of the times I can't, oh, this is actually, is this explosive? That's crossbow shot. This is maybe one I want to purchase actually. Rain of Vengeance, multi-shot. That's a good charm right there. I may actually buy this skill stone when it becomes available. But I think more realistically, if you get a skill stone, even with only one skill for your class, you could sell it for about 1,000 platinum. That's a 500 platinum increase, or a profit for you just in doing that. Now look at all these new skill stones. There's so many pages of these, and I mean, honestly, this one that's right here, this is a massive value. I use crossbow shot. I actually have that. I use Rain of Vengeance, and I use multi-shot. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna favorite that. In 2 hours and 45 minutes, I'm gonna try and come back and snag this one and then sell the one that I'm currently wearing with 2 slots, probably for honestly the same amount of platinum. So it'll be a very good buy for me. The other ones up top, that's honestly the best one. That's the one that I'm gonna try and grab. But there's a lot of things that you could purchase. The main thing is you wanna be able to get your hilts. You wanna get those hilts so that you can then have the option to buy the things that you wanna buy while you're there in the shop. Now, we're gonna come on over here. As you can see, I have the smoke screen, don't use that, and I have escape. I know a lot of people use escape, but I don't know many that use smoke screen. And my current, I've put 2 charms into this charm. You know, I extracted, I made it into a stone, and then I imbued it into the charm. If you don't know what that even means, I put out a whole guide on how the charm system works. It's wonky, but you can profit with platinum using this system. 500 platinum every week or so. Now, that's not a ton, but it is an increase in platinum, especially for you free-to-play players. Now, one other thing that we want to talk about here today is going on over and making sure that you are crafting your gems. And a lot of people are going to forget to do this, because when you run your Elder Rifts, you get runes so you can craft gems. So when you come on over here to craft, I can come on over here and look at this. I can craft, and it doesn't matter because, again, for me, I'm using 5-star gems. My goal here is to always unlock an eternal legendary crest. That's my goal. And if that doesn't, and when I get that, cool. Until that time, I'm going to be unlocking whatever gem. It doesn't even matter. Berserker's Eye works for me, and that's going to allow me to use these as food. So that's 1 gem food, and that's going to be 2 gems worth of food that I can use to upgrade my next gem, which in this case is going to be my blood-soaked jade, because when you see right here, mine's 2 stars. To upgrade it, I need 1 blood-soaked jade and 75 gem dust, or gems that can be fed into it. And as of right now, I have a bunch of 1 stars and a handful of 2 stars. Many of these were crafted from running the Elder Rifts. And my game is glitchy. It's not the actual game, it's this cable right here. Sorry about that. But hey, I just wanted to let you guys know the importance of getting those charms as well if you're looking to gain some platinum on the daily. It's basically a way for free-to-play players to get the currency inside of the game that they need to progress and do things that only people that actually spend money in the game can do. Little hack. Takes a while though, so you got to be patient with it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe for more videos later on today or tomorrow.